Hello, friends. Welcome to my session. This is Rajiv again. Today, I'm going to cover demonstrating some of the best material available of different brands for charcoal artwork. Now, first and foremost, let me show you this is not charcoal, it is General's graphite. The grade is 2B. Now, why I am just bringing this here is look at the strokes which you see. It is not as desired like as you expect from charcoal. But again, these are some strokes. In comparison, I would like to show you this one, which is General's charcoal. So you could see here the difference between the graphite stick and charcoal stick. Charcoal is comparatively always darker, it has more dust, and that is how you can do a lot of maneuvering with the example of the one which I am showing here. So, this is General's graphite and charcoal. Now, this is Conta Paris, and you can see here the granules are different, the darkness is also different. It differs. This is Stadler charcoal. Again, there are different grades available, but you can see here the granularity, darkness, and the roughness changes. Compared to that, we have charcoal pencils. Stedler offers best charcoal pencils, but you have to see that sharpening should be done very carefully because charcoal lead is always softer compared to graphite. So, but the darkness is excellent. And when it comes to the micro level work, and still you want the charcoal to be sprayed, you can do that. And that is where you can see here this is hard. I will choose here moderate and soft. So the grade is different and the granularity is also different. Now I have another set here. This is woodless charcoal brushstroke, and you can see that there is a hard, there is medium, and there is a soft woodless charcoal pencil. Again, excellent. No worry about the breakage because wood is not there, it is directly the lead, and you can sharpen it to a very micro level point, and this helps in very, very refined granularity. And it is not a question of comparing the granularity because for different strokes you require different forks. And this is soft and dark. So this is very useful charcoal pencils. Then I have one of the best charcoal sticks in the market. This is Nitram, Nitram, Nitram. Now, for me, any landscape is incomplete without this Nitram. Now, this is hard, 5 mm, and you can see the kind of strokes which it generates. Very light one, as good as graphite. And if I draw a line like this, you can see here it is hardly visible, but that is what is really required in some of the elements of the landscape artwork. Then there is dark and bold, which is harder, and this is similar to the graphite pencil. So this is how the you can see the stroke. It is not meant for using the stroke like this, but it is useful for more finer work. And lastly, I would like to show this particular Nitram stick. This is useful for drawing clouds. And you can see here that this is the initial work and which you can smug it with the help of any cotton or any stump. And again here you can build and rebuild on this particular stick. When you get it lighter, again you can increase. Similarly, if you want to just blend, for example, let's say this, and you want to fill some of the white dots, then this is very useful. The stroke is giving you a natural filling of the dust, but when you want to either mask the dust or you want to highlight it, then this pencil or rather this stick is very very useful. And believe me, no finer artwork can be complete without these three. For me it is the beginning, for me it is the end of my work. Then comes this one I have shown you earlier, and it is similar to Nikram Soft, but you can see the darkness is different. Then I would like to show you something which is known as sketching coal. Now, for example, here we have drawn the stems of a tree, and at the bottom, yes, you can do the thickness and all. Idea is not to show here the complete artwork, but just to show you how this sketching charcoal can work. And this is for the stroke which has either you make it very dark or a very light stroke. This is Creta color sketching coal. Now I want here suppose small leaves, then very light, with a light hand you just rub in a smaller strokes, and lo, here is the one which you wanted. And this is all about strokes. Again, I am not drawing like a fine lining work. So for example, now suppose inside you want to make it more leaves, then put a force and make the stroke, and that is how the look is different now. So I have shown you a very few items of charcoal art material, Next session, we will cover some more charcoal tools and two more tools which are very useful. That is not for applying the charcoal, but it is taking out charcoal using number one, kneadable eraser, number two, electric eraser, number three, cotton, and number four, the white pen which is used for correction. So these are the few tools I would also introduce along with the other charcoal art material. Thank you very much. Bye bye.